13 Secret Psychological Facts About People. Wisdom for Living. Stoicism. Man is disturbed not by things, but by the views he takes of them. Epictetus. In this enlightening video, I will unveil 13 secret psychological facts about people that can transform how you perceive and interact with the world. Ever wondered why certain people effortlessly influence others, or how your mind can be both your greatest tool and your biggest obstacle? Today, we delve into the core of human psychology, revealing insights that can empower you to read people like an open book and harness the full potential of your own thoughts. From the incredible impact of a genuine smile to the intriguing paradox of why thinking about someone often makes them think about you, this journey is rooted in the profound wisdom of Stoicism. Imagine having the ability to navigate life's complexities with a stoic mind, using psychological insights to achieve personal and professional goals. This isn't magic, it's science and philosophy, combined to enhance your daily life. Before we dive in, if you find these insights valuable, please subscribe to Stoic in Your Life and hit the bell icon to stay updated. Now let's embark on this fascinating journey into the depths of human psychology and wisdom for living. One. Self-perception. In our fast-paced modern world, it's easy to become consumed by external perceptions and superficial standards. However, a fascinating psychological insight reveals that people generally perceive us as 20% more attractive than we see ourselves. This notion may come as a surprise, but it holds a valuable lesson. Our self-perception profoundly influences how others view us. Consider the scenario of encountering someone who exudes confidence and assurance, despite not fitting conventional beauty norms. This individual's allure stems from an inner strength and self-assuredness, highlighting that true attractiveness transcends mere physical appearance. As Epictetus wisely noted, it's not things that disturb us, but our judgment about things. Applying the Stoic principle to our self-image, we understand that our attractiveness is less about our physical traits and more about our attitude and self-perception. To harness this insight and enhance our lives, we can adopt practical strategies grounded in Stoic wisdom. Firstly, practicing self-acceptance is crucial. Rather than fixating on perceived flaws, we should celebrate our unique qualities. Marcus Aurelius, a prominent Stoic philosopher, advised, "Accept yourself as you are." This acceptance paves the way for genuine confidence, which is cultivated internally through the continuous development of our skills and knowledge. As we grow in competence, our self-assuredness naturally increases, radiating outwardly. Moreover, maintaining good posture can significantly impact our self-perception and how others perceive us. Standing tall with our head held high and shoulders back not only enhances our appearance of confidence, but also fosters an internal sense of self-assuredness. Additionally, practicing gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to appreciating what we have, a perspective that aligns with Stoic teachings. This shift in mindset can transform our overall outlook, promoting a more positive and confident demeanor. While physical appearance shouldn't be neglected, it's important to remember that it's just one piece of the puzzle. Renowned psychologist Carl Rogers encapsulated this idea by stating, "The curious paradox is that when I accept myself just as I am, then I can change." This acceptance fosters a foundation for genuine self-improvement and personal growth. In essence, true attractiveness encompasses self-confidence, a positive attitude, and self-acceptance. When we gaze into the mirror, it's crucial to remind ourselves that we are perceived as more attractive than we might believe. This realization is just the beginning of a transformative journey toward greater self-assurance and personal fulfillment. As we navigate the complexities of modern life, these insights and practices rooted in Stoic philosophy can guide us toward a more fulfilling and confident existence. By shifting our focus inward and embracing our unique qualities, we can project a powerful and authentic presence to the world. In doing so, we not only enhance our own lives but also positively influence those around us, embodying the timeless wisdom of the Stoics in our daily interactions. So 2. The power of a smile. Let's delve into the second psychological fact, the power of a smile. Have you ever noticed how a simple smile can brighten your day? We're about to uncover the hidden power behind this seemingly simple yet incredibly impactful gesture. Picture this. You're walking down the street lost in your thoughts when suddenly someone smiles at you. Instinctively, you smile back. But why does this happen? The answer lies in the groundbreaking work of Dr. Paul Ekman, a pioneer in the study of facial expressions. Ekman discovered that our facial expressions don't just communicate our emotions, they can actually influence our mood. It's as if our brain is saying, "Hey, we're smiling, so we must be happy." Fascinating, isn't it? To see this effect in action, I challenge you to try a simple experiment at home. For the next 5 minutes, smile. It doesn't matter if you're feeling happy or not, just keep that smile on your face. Notice any change in your mood? Most likely, yes, and it's not magic, it's science. When we smile, our brain releases a cocktail of neurotransmitters like dopamine, endorphins, and serotonin. These natural chemicals make us feel happier and more relaxed. It's like giving your brain a mini spa treatment, all from moving a few facial muscles. The magic of a smile doesn't stop there. It's also highly contagious. When you smile at someone, they're likely to smile back. This simple act can start a chain reaction of positivity and good humor. Imagine if everyone in the world smiled a little more. How much brighter would our days be? While we're not suggesting you walk around with a permanent grin like an emoji, being aware of the power of a smile and using it to your advantage can make a significant difference. Have a job interview? Smile before you walk in. Feeling a bit down? Try smiling at yourself in the mirror. Smiling is a free and accessible tool we all have at our disposal 24/7. No prescription or premium subscription is required. It's your personal superpower, ready to be used anytime. The next time you find yourself in a tough situation or just want to improve your day, remember the hidden power of the smile. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely said, "Happiness depends upon ourselves, and sometimes that happiness can start with a simple smile." Now let's relate this to modern life. Picture Sarah, a hard-working professional in a bustling city. Her days are filled with meetings, deadlines, and constant stress. One morning, as she rushed to work feeling overwhelmed, she decided to try something different. Remembering the power of a smile, she made a conscious effort to smile at the people she encountered on her way to the office. To her surprise, she noticed that most people smiled back. This small act of kindness lifted her spirits and set a positive tone for her day. Sarah's story shows how we can apply the power of a smile in our daily lives to enhance our well-being and positively impact those around us. How often do you smile at strangers or even at yourself? Have you noticed any changes in your mood or the reactions of others when you do? Think about the last time someone's smile brightened your day. Reflecting on these questions can help you understand the profound impact of this simple gesture. By incorporating more smiles into our daily routine, we not only improve our own mood, but also contribute to creating a more positive and friendly environment for everyone. The power of a smile is a remarkable tool for enhancing our happiness and spreading positivity. It's a small action with a big impact, rooted in both science and ancient wisdom. So, take a moment to smile today, whether it's at yourself in the mirror, at a colleague, or even a stranger. You might be surprised at how much brighter your day becomes and how much joy you can spread to others. Remember, as Epictetus said, happiness depends upon ourselves, and a simple smile can be the first step towards finding that happiness. 3. Memories and idealization. Have you ever found yourself missing the memory of someone more than the actual person? This phenomenon is quite common and fascinating. Our minds often play back the best moments from the past, leading us to idealize happy experiences and forget why a relationship might have ended. Imagine listening to your favorite song and suddenly being transported back to an unforgettable summer or your first love. Sound familiar? This is known as emotional anchoring, where a melody creates a deep connection to your emotional state at a specific moment. Music is just one trigger. Smells can also evoke vivid memories. Have you ever smelled something that instantly took you back to your childhood? Perhaps the aroma of freshly baked cookies transports you to your grandmother's kitchen. These olfactory anchors show how deeply our emotions are connected to our senses. Understanding this can be crucial to our emotional well-being, helping us distinguish between idealized memories and reality. This awareness allows us to make more conscious decisions about our current and future relationships. Now, let's delve deeper. Why do we value memories over real people? Emotional anchors can influence our decisions more than we realize. Nostalgia often leads us to reconnect with someone from the past without considering why that relationship ended. As philosopher Marcus Aurelius said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." By understanding our psychological mechanisms, we can maintain a balanced perspective, appreciating the good times without getting trapped in an idealized version of the past. However, we shouldn't discard our happy memories. These memories are valuable for learning and personal growth. The key is to appreciate the good times while staying grounded in reality. And those songs or smells that transport you to the past, use them as tools for reflection. Ask yourself, what did I learn from that experience? How has it helped me become who I am today? This reflection can lead to profound insights and personal growth. Our memories are like a mental photo album, filled with moments captured in their best light. It's okay to appreciate them, but remember that real life is much richer and more complex than a frozen image. By keeping a balanced perspective, we can navigate our emotions and relationships more effectively. So the next time you're overcome by a wave of nostalgia, remember to ground yourself in the present. Appreciate the beauty of those memories, but also recognize the reality of your current life. As Epictetus wisely noted, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. This wisdom reminds us to stay present and not let idealized memories cloud our judgment. Our past experiences shape who we are, but they don't define us. By understanding the power of emotional anchors and maintaining a balanced perspective, we can make more informed decisions about our relationships and emotional well-being. Life is a journey, and our memories are just one part of that journey. Embrace them, learn from them, and use them to grow, but always stay grounded in the present moment. Think about your own life. What memories do you hold dear? How do they shape your current perspective? By asking these questions, you can gain deeper insights into your emotional landscape and make more conscious choices about your future. Remember, the goal is not to dwell on the past, but to use it as a tool for growth and self-awareness. Understanding the psychological fact that we often miss the memory of someone more than the actual person can lead to greater emotional intelligence. By recognizing the power of emotional anchors and maintaining a balanced perspective, we can navigate our relationships and emotions more effectively. As you reflect on your memories, ask yourself how they have shaped you and what lessons you can learn from them. Embrace your past, but don't let it define your present or your future. Keep growing, keep learning, and stay present in the richness and complexity of real life. If you've made it this far, you're a seeker of wisdom. Drop a comment saying, "I am enlightened," to show you're committed to mastering the secrets of human psychology and stoicism. Stick around. There's much more wisdom to uncover. 4. The impact of clothing. Have you ever wondered if the clothes you wear each day have the power to influence not just your mood, but how the world perceives you? Buckle up, because today we're diving into the intriguing psychology of your wardrobe, revealing secrets that can transform your daily life with just a few strategic choices. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." Let's explore how this ancient wisdom ties into the modern science of dressing for success. When you wake up and open your closet, you're not merely choosing what to wear. You're selecting an influence on your emotional state and how you present yourself to the world. Picture this. You stand before a wardrobe filled with a spectrum of colors and styles. Your choice, at that moment, can set the tone for your entire day, acting almost like a magic potion for your mood. In the United States, there's a widely respected adage, dress for success. This isn't merely a catchy phrase. It's rooted in scientific findings. Studies have demonstrated that the colors and styles we wear have a tangible effect on our emotional well-being. For instance, individuals feeling down or unmotivated often gravitate towards darker tones, while those brimming with energy tend to choose bright, vibrant colors. But the influence of your attire doesn't stop at your personal feelings. Your clothing serves as a non-verbal language, conveying your emotional state to the world around you. Imagine a day when you choose a bright red shirt. Not only might you feel more energized, but others may perceive you as more dynamic and enthusiastic. The psychological impact of clothing goes beyond mere aesthetics. It taps into deeper layers of our psyche, influencing how we feel about ourselves and how we interact with others. This phenomenon is often referred to as enclothed cognition, a term coined by researchers Hajo Adam and Adam D. Galinsky. Their studies suggest that the clothes we wear can systematically influence our psychological processes. For instance, wearing formal business attire can boost our confidence and enhance our ability to think abstractly. This is why many professionals opt for suits and ties or formal dresses during important meetings or presentations. The act of dressing up creates a mental shift, helping us feel more powerful and in control. Conversely, casual or comfortable clothing can make us feel more relaxed and open, fostering creativity and a sense of ease. You might wonder why I often choose to wear white. It's not just a preference for resembling a messenger dove of wisdom. White is a strategic choice meant to emit light and purity. This color not only lifts my spirits, but also has a positive effect on those I interact with. When you project light, you illuminate everything around you, creating an environment of positivity and clarity. The psychology of color plays a significant role in how our clothing affects us. Colors have been shown to evoke specific emotional responses. For example, blue is often associated with calmness and serenity, making it an ideal choice for situations where you need to remain composed and focused. Green, on the other hand, is linked to balance and harmony, while yellow is known for its uplifting and energizing effects. Understanding the psychological impact of different colors can help you make more intentional choices about your wardrobe. However, this doesn't mean you need to discard all your dark clothes. The key lies in understanding the power of your clothing choices and using this knowledge to your advantage. If you have a significant job interview, opt for colors that enhance your confidence. If you need an energy boost, vibrant tones can be your best friend. As Epictetus wisely noted, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Your attire is a tool for shaping your reaction to daily challenges and opportunities. The influence of clothing extends beyond the individual level to impact social interactions and perceptions. Research has shown that people often make snap judgments based on appearance, and clothing plays a crucial role in these initial impressions. When you dress well, you are more likely to be perceived as competent, trustworthy, and authoritative. This can open doors to new opportunities, whether in your professional or personal life. Moreover, the symbolism associated with certain types of clothing can affect how others perceive us. For example, uniforms or professional attire can convey a sense of expertise and reliability. This is why doctors, police officers, and other professionals wear specific outfits that signal their roles and responsibilities. By choosing clothing that aligns with the image you want to project, you can influence how others respond to you. Your wardrobe is more than fabric and fashion. It's a powerful element of your daily psychological toolkit. By consciously choosing what you wear, you can harness this tool to boost your mood enhance your performance, and positively influence those around you. So next time you face your closet, remember, your choice can set the stage for your day. Dress not just for how you want to be seen, but for how you want to feel. This simple act can be a step toward a more intentional and fulfilling life, aligned with the Stoic principle of controlling what you can to influence your well-being. As Seneca advised, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Preparing your wardrobe wisely can open the door to new opportunities and a brighter outlook on life. The impact of clothing on our lives is profound and multifaceted, from influencing our mood and behavior to shaping how others perceive us. Our wardrobe choices are far more significant than we might initially realize. By understanding and leveraging the psychological power of clothing, we can enhance our daily experiences, improve our interactions, and navigate the world with greater confidence and clarity. So, the next time you stand before your closet, remember that you are not just choosing an outfit, you are making a decision that can set the tone for your entire day. Dress with intention, and watch how it transforms your life. 5. Thinking about others. Have you ever found yourself constantly thinking about someone as if they were the main star in the movie of your mind? You're not alone, my friend. This phenomenon is quite common and deeply rooted in our psychology. Picture your mind as a theater where this person is featured on the marquee longer than expected. But what does it mean when someone keeps occupying your thoughts? Renowned psychologist Carl Jung suggests that this might indicate that this person symbolizes something significant in your unconscious. It's not necessarily about obsession, well, maybe a bit, but rather that your mind is trying to convey an important message. This person might have qualities you secretly admire or represent something you feel is missing in your life. However, not everything is rosy in the realm of persistent thoughts. Dr. Aaron Beck, the father of cognitive therapy, warns that such thoughts could also signal anxiety or even obsessive-compulsive disorder. It's like having a catchy song stuck in your head. But in this case, it's a person. If you're worried about not being able to get this person out of your mind, take a deep breath. Science offers some insights. A study from Harvard University reveals that when someone is constantly on your mind, it could indicate that your brain is processing crucial information about that person or your relationship with them. It's as if your mind is working overtime to solve an emotional puzzle. Interestingly, if the person you can't stop thinking about is someone you're attracted to, you might be experiencing the effects of dopamine, the neurotransmitter of pleasure and reward. Dr. Helen Fisher, an anthropologist and expert in love, explains that your brain could be as addicted to this person as it is to chocolate, but it's not all about brain chemistry. According to the famous psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi, sometimes thinking constantly about someone can lead to a state of mental flow, especially if that person inspires or motivates you to be better. So what should we do with all this information? Let's take a moment to relate this to modern life. Consider the story of John, a young professional who found himself constantly thinking about a colleague, Sarah. At first, John was frustrated, thinking he was obsessed. But then he realized that Sarah embodied many qualities he admired: confidence, kindness, and a strong work ethic. Instead of letting these thoughts consume him, John used this realization to reflect on his own life. He started setting goals to develop these qualities within himself. This process not only helped him understand his feelings better, but also inspired him to grow personally and professionally. So the next time you find yourself fixated on someone, instead of feeling frustrated, consider that your mind might be trying to tell you something important. Reflect on your feelings, your goals, or even aspects of yourself you want to develop. Ask yourself, what is it about this person that captivates me? What qualities do they have that I admire or feel I lack? By doing so, you turn a potentially stressful situation into an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. Remember, it's not about getting rid of these thoughts, but understanding what they signify. Are they pushing you towards better self-awareness or highlighting areas in your life that need attention? Engaging with these thoughts constructively can lead to significant personal development. What lessons can you draw from this experience? How can this awareness shape your actions moving forward? By exploring these questions, you can transform your persistent thoughts into a powerful tool for personal growth and inspiration. Understanding why someone occupies your thoughts can provide valuable insights into your inner world, whether it's about admiration, self-improvement, or uncovering hidden aspects of your psyche. These thoughts are not just random distractions but meaningful signals. Embrace them, learn from them, and let them guide you towards a deeper understanding of yourself and your aspirations. This way, you not only gain clarity but also harness the power of your mind to inspire positive change in your life. 6. Weak and dangerous personalities. Psychological fact number 6 is all about understanding the dynamics of weak and dangerous personalities. Picture yourself in a meeting where you encounter two individuals. One exudes strength and determination, while the other comes across as shy and reserved. Now, who would you consider more dangerous? If you thought of the assertive individual, you might be mistaken. Contrary to common belief, a person with a weak character can be more dangerous than someone with a strong character. You might wonder how this is possible. The answer lies in predictability and self-control. Individuals with strong characters typically have clear goals and make firm decisions, which makes them more predictable and, in a sense, trustworthy. They know what they want and pursue it directly. Conversely, a person with a weak character is often unpredictable and volatile, akin to a box of surprises, many of which may be unpleasant. This unpredictability makes them less reliable and potentially more dangerous. As the saying goes, beware of the quiet ones. Those who seem harmless might be concealing more than you imagine. Think about it. Have you ever been caught off guard by someone you underestimated? This doesn't mean you should distrust all introverted or shy individuals. The key is to observe behavior patterns rather than relying on first impressions. A strong character's predictable nature can provide a sense of security. They act with intention and clarity, making their actions foreseeable. On the other hand, those with weaker characters may lack the same level of self-control and consistency, leading to erratic behavior that can be hazardous. Take, for instance, the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, who said, "The art of living is more like wrestling than dancing. It requires being prepared to meet and withstand sudden and unexpected attacks." This insight reminds us of the importance of being vigilant and discerning. Do you believe that your ability to understand and predict someone's behavior could affect your relationships and interactions? It's a thought-provoking question that encourages introspection and awareness. Moreover, it's essential to differentiate between true introversion and the signs of a weak character. Introverts might be quiet and reserved but can also possess a strong inner resolve and integrity. Meanwhile, those with weak characters might project an image of vulnerability while masking their true unpredictability. How can you better identify these traits in people around you? Reflecting on past experiences and observing people's actions over time can provide valuable insights. As Epictetus wisely stated, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This Stoic principle underscores the importance of focusing on our responses and behaviors rather than external appearances. By honing our observational skills, we can become more adept at discerning the true nature of those we interact with, ensuring that we navigate our social landscapes more effectively and safely. Now, consider your own experiences. Have you ever misjudged someone's character based on their outward demeanor? How did that impact your relationship with them? These questions not only invite you to reflect on your personal experiences, but also to engage with the content on a deeper level. By doing so, you can apply the wisdom of Stoicism to your everyday life, fostering a greater understanding of human behavior and enhancing your interactions. In essence, the lesson here is to look beyond the surface and understand that appearances can be deceiving. By cultivating a keen sense of observation and drawing on the wisdom of ancient philosophers, you can better navigate the complexities of human interactions. Remember, as Seneca said, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. By maintaining a balanced perspective and not jumping to conclusions based on first impressions, you can approach each interaction with clarity and wisdom. So the next time you find yourself judging someone based on their apparent strength or weakness, take a moment to pause and reflect. What might their behavior truly indicate about their character? How can you apply the principles of Stoicism to gain a deeper understanding of their actions and intentions? These questions not only help you engage with the content, but also encourage a more mindful and discerning approach to your relationships. Recognizing the potential dangers posed by weak characters is crucial for personal and social well-being. By being aware of the unpredictability and volatility that can accompany a weak character, you can better protect yourself and navigate your interactions more effectively. Remember to observe behavior patterns, remain vigilant, and apply the timeless wisdom of Stoicism to enhance your understanding of human nature. By doing so, you'll be better equipped to face the complexities of life with resilience and clarity. So, what steps will you take today to sharpen your observational skills and deepen your understanding of those around you? Thank you for being part of today's video. Before we proceed, I want to thank you for your participation in our community. Feel free to share your thoughts or simply comment, "I am new," if you're new, or "I embrace Stoicism" if you've been around. Your interaction is a great source of motivation for us. Let's continue this journey together, shall we? 7. Voice and hormones. Picture you're in a room filled with your closest friends and the conversation begins to flow. One person tells a story, diving straight to the point with clarity and precision, while another meanders, losing you in a labyrinth of unnecessary details. This contrast in communication styles is not mere coincidence, but a reflection of deeper psychological truths about reliability and personality. People who speak succinctly and precisely often come across as more trustworthy because they understand the value of words and the responsibility of guarding secrets. They are like vaults, securely holding the information given to them. Conversely, those who talk excessively and divulge too much information, including others' secrets, may inadvertently erode trust without realizing it. This observation aligns with the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, who said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." The way we communicate can also be influenced by our hormones. For men, low testosterone levels can significantly affect mood and communication styles. Testosterone, typically associated with strength and masculinity, also plays a crucial role in emotional health. Studies have shown that a decline in testosterone can increase the risk of depression, which in turn affects how one interacts with others. But fear not, for there are natural ways to boost testosterone levels and enhance emotional well-being. Engaging in anaerobic strength exercises such as weightlifting, push-ups, and squats not only strengthens muscles, but also stimulates the production of testosterone and growth hormone. This dual benefit improves both physical condition and emotional health. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once advised, no great thing is created suddenly. You don't need a gym membership or fancy equipment to begin these exercises. Your own body weight is sufficient. Regular exercise releases endorphins, the body's natural happiness hormones, creating a positive cycle of physical and emotional well-being. This improved state reflects in your communication, making you more precise and confident. It's essential to note that these benefits are not exclusive to men. Women also experience enhanced well-being from strength exercises, leading to better overall health and more effective communication. So, the next time you find yourself in a conversation, consider the way you use your words. Are you concise and clear, or do you tend to overshare? If you seek to improve your well-being and communication, remember the power of physical activity. As you move your body, you'll notice a change not just in your physical strength, but in your emotional resilience and the way you connect with others. This holistic approach to well-being is a reminder of the interconnectedness of our physical and mental health, embodying the Stoic principle that a sound mind resides in a sound body. As Seneca wisely put it, the mind that is anxious about the future is miserable. By understanding and harnessing these psychological facts about ourselves, we can lead more balanced and fulfilling lives. When we value the power of words and take care of our physical health, we build a foundation of trust and reliability in our relationships. This wisdom, drawn from both ancient philosophy and modern science, offers a timeless guide for living well. So take a moment to reflect on your communication style and your health habits, and make the changes that will lead to a happier, healthier you. 8. The impact of movies and games. Let's delve into psychological fact number 8, which reveals the profound impact of movies and games on our minds. Picture this. You're deeply engrossed in a horror movie. Your heart is pounding, and a cold sweat trickles down your back. Even though you're fully aware that it's just a movie, your body reacts as if you're facing real danger. Have you ever wondered why this happens? The answer lies in the intriguing way our brain processes information. When we watch a movie, a series, or play a video game, our brain doesn't completely distinguish between fiction and reality. Yes, you heard that right. Your brain experiences the emotions of the characters as if they were your own. This is why you feel so emotionally connected to reality show participants, or why a drama can leave you with a lump in your throat. Your brain is literally empathizing and experiencing those emotions as if they were real. This isn't just a fascinating scientific tidbit. It has significant implications for our daily lives. The emotions we experience, whether they stem from real-life situations or fictional content, have a direct impact on our emotional state and personal vibration. Every story you consume leaves an imprint on your psyche. So, what does this mean for you? If you spend a lot of time consuming content that generates negative emotions like hate, anger, fear, or frustration, you're essentially aligning your vibration with those negative experiences. This can attract more negativity into your life, creating a cycle of stress and emotional turmoil. Conversely, if you choose content that inspires you, makes you laugh, or fills you with hope, you're nourishing your mind with positive emotions. It's akin to planting seeds of positivity in your mental garden. Consider a modern-day scenario. You're binge-watching a gritty, intense series on a streaming platform. Each episode leaves you feeling tense and on edge. Over time, this emotional state can spill over into your everyday life, making you more susceptible to stress and anxiety. On the other hand, think about how you feel after watching a lighthearted comedy or an uplifting documentary. You probably feel relaxed, happy, and motivated. This illustrates the power of media content on our emotional health. But we're not suggesting you should entirely avoid all content that's not pure joy and rainbows. The key is awareness and selectivity. Ask yourself, how do I feel after watching this program? Does this movie leave me energized or emotionally drained? To maintain an emotionally healthy and positive life, it's crucial to find a balance. Limit your exposure to content that emotionally drains you, and focus on experiences that uplift you and make you feel good. Remember, the quality of your emotions directly influences the quality of your life. So the next time you sit in front of the screen, view it as an opportunity to nourish your mind. Choose wisely what you consume, and ensure you're taking care of your emotional well-being. Your brain is absorbing all this content as if it were real. Don't you think it deserves the best? Imagine you're at the end of a long workday, feeling exhausted and overwhelmed. You have two options. You can watch a dark, suspenseful thriller that might leave you more drained, or you can opt for a feel-good movie or a comedy show that could lift your spirits. Which would you choose to end your day on a positive note? This decision can significantly affect your mood and overall outlook on life. It's about making mindful choices that support your emotional health. Reflect on your current media habits. Do you find yourself gravitating towards content that stirs up negative emotions, or do you seek out shows and movies that leave you feeling uplifted and inspired? How do you feel after consuming different types of media? This self-awareness can guide you in making better choices for your mental and emotional well-being. Engaging with content that resonates with positive emotions can help cultivate a more balanced and joyful life. In essence, being selective about the media you consume is a form of self-care. It's about prioritizing your emotional health and well-being. Just as you choose nutritious food to nourish your body, you should also choose uplifting and inspiring content to nourish your mind. The stories and emotions you absorb from the media can shape your outlook on life, influencing your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. By curating your media diet thoughtfully, you can create a more positive and fulfilling emotional landscape. So the next time you pick up the remote or log into your favorite streaming service, remember that you're not just choosing entertainment, you're choosing the kind of emotional energy you want to invite into your life. Make choices that support your well-being, and notice the difference it makes in your mood and overall happiness. After all, your brain is experiencing all of this as if it were real. Why not give it the best possible content to thrive on? 9. Bond with pets. Have you ever noticed how your dog seems to understand your emotions better than some people? It's no coincidence. This profound connection between a person and their pet can be as intense as the bond between parents and children. Incredible, right? Well, science backs it up. Recent studies have shown that when we lose a pet, the pain can be as intense, or even more so, than the pain of losing a family member. But why does this happen? The answer lies in our brain. When we interact with our pets, our bodies release oxytocin, the same hormone that activates when we hug a loved one. This chemical bond is so powerful that it transcends language and species barriers. It's a fascinating interplay of psychology and biology that underlines just how deeply intertwined our lives are with our furry friends. Now let's dive deeper. Think about the moments when you felt sad or stressed, and your pet was right there by your side, offering comfort without uttering a single word. This isn't just a fluke. It's your pet's unique ability to sense and respond to your emotional state. Pets, especially dogs and cats, have evolved alongside humans for thousands of years, honing their skills to read and react to our emotional cues. This mutualistic relationship benefits both parties. While pets get food, shelter, and care, we receive unwavering loyalty, companionship, and emotional support. The philosopher Seneca once said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Our pets help ground us, pulling us out of our anxious minds and bringing us back to the present moment. Have you ever felt a rush of joy when your dog wags its tail upon seeing you, or when your cat curls up in your lap, purring contentedly? These small, everyday interactions are powerful reminders of the simplicity and purity of genuine affection. They show us how to find joy in the little things, a core tenet of Stoic philosophy. Furthermore, the benefits of having a pet extend beyond emotional well-being. Studies have shown that pet owners often experience lower blood pressure, reduced stress levels, and even increased physical activity. The act of caring for a pet creates a routine that can bring structure and purpose to our daily lives. Walking a dog, for instance, not only provides exercise for both you and your pet, but also fosters social interactions with other pet owners, enhancing your social network and sense of community. Now, let's ponder this. How can we apply the wisdom we gain from our pets to our broader lives and interactions with people? Epictetus, a notable Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot. Pets embody this principle effortlessly. They live in the moment unburdened by past regrets or future anxieties. They teach us to appreciate the now, to find contentment in a simple life, and to express love unconditionally. Consider this. What if we approached our relationships with the same level of empathy and presence that we do with our pets? How would our interactions change if we truly listened, without judgment, and offered support without expecting anything in return? Reflecting on this can help us cultivate deeper, more meaningful connections with the people around us. Moreover, the bond with our pets teaches us about resilience and the nature of impermanence. The Stoics believed in the transient nature of life, urging us to cherish what we have while accepting that nothing lasts forever. The inevitable loss of a pet, though heartbreaking, is a profound lesson in love, loss, and letting go. It prepares us to handle other losses in life with grace and acceptance, reinforcing the Stoic practice of memento mori, remembering that we will die, and thus appreciating life all the more. So, the next time your pet looks at you with those understanding eyes, or curls up next to you after a long day, remember the unique and powerful bond you share. This relationship is a source of immense joy and a wellspring of wisdom. It's a living example of the Stoic ideals of simplicity, presence, and emotional resilience. Let your pet's companionship inspire you to live a more grounded, loving, and intentional life. Now, I invite you to think about your own experiences with pets or other animals. How have they influenced your emotional well-being and daily habits? What lessons have they taught you about living in the moment and embracing life's simple pleasures? By reflecting on these questions, you not only honor the bond you share with your pet, but also deepen your understanding of the timeless wisdom that Stoicism offers for living a fulfilled and balanced life. Thank you for being in this video. Which of the 9 secret psychological facts about people surprised you the most? Share your knowledge or experience on the topic. If you do not know how to write a comment, start with, "What impressed me the most was..." 10. The power of thought. Ever wondered how your thoughts can shape your reality? Now we're diving into a profound psychological fact, the immense power of thought. Picture your mind as a giant magnet, where every thought you have sends signals to the universe, attracting similar experiences. This concept, known as the law of attraction, is not about magic, but about the inherent workings of our minds. Consider this. Remember a particularly bad day where one negative event seemed to spiral into another, leading to a cascade of mishaps. That's the law of attraction in reverse, but the uplifting news is that it also works positively, creating opportunities and success when you focus your thoughts constructively. Marcus Aurelius, a revered Stoic philosopher, once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This emphasizes the importance of cultivating a positive mindset. However, it's crucial to understand that it's not merely about thinking positively and expecting miracles. It's about consciously directing your focus and being mindful of what you allow into your mind. Our brains don't differentiate between reality and imagination, making it essential to be selective with the content you consume. Think of it as a mental diet. Just as you are mindful of your food intake for physical health, you must be vigilant about the mental food you consume, including the books you read, the movies you watch, and even the video games you play. I challenge you to an experiment. For a week, meticulously observe your thoughts and the content you engage with. Do these thoughts uplift you or pull you into negative, emotional states? Document your observations in a journal and note how they influence your mood and daily experiences. This simple exercise can be revealing and transformative. Allow me to share a personal anecdote. Not too long ago, I resolved to enhance the quality of my content. I focused intensely on improvement, and suddenly, ideas began to pour in. I recorded these thoughts on a whiteboard, and daily, seeing those written goals motivated me. The outcome was remarkable. Not only did my content improve, but new opportunities and connections aligned with my goals also started emerging, as if the universe was responding to my dedicated focus. Yet, it's essential to balance action with moments of calm. Chronic stress can impair your brain's ability to solve problems and make decisions effectively. Hence, incorporating moments of tranquility in your routine is vital. Activities like meditation, Reading or simple reflection can clear your mind and enhance efficiency, thereby attracting more positive experiences. To put this into practice, remember that your thoughts are potent. Use them wisely by focusing on your aspirations, visualizing them, writing them down, and working consistently towards them. Equally important is allowing your mind the necessary breaks it needs to stay clear and productive. As Seneca wisely put it, "As is a tale, so is life." Not how long it is, but how good it is what matters. Embrace this wisdom in your daily life. Harness the power of your thoughts and watch as you begin to shape your reality with intention and clarity. 11. Genetic fears. All right, let's dive into the intriguing world of genetic fears. Did you know that your phobias might be a legacy from your ancestors passed down through your DNA? Yes, that's right. According to studies in behavioral epigenetics, certain fears can be inherited up to 4 generations. This fascinating concept finds its roots in the work of the renowned psychologist Ivan Pavlov, who is famous for his experiments with dogs. Pavlov discovered that conditioned responses, such as fear, could be transmitted to the descendants of his subjects. Imagine this. Your fear of heights might be the lingering echo of a traumatic experience that your great-grandfather endured. However, don't let this discourage you. It's crucial to remember that while our fears may have deep-seated origins, we possess the remarkable ability to face and overcome them. Now, let's unpack what this means for us. We are incredibly complex beings, forming intricate connections not just with other humans but also with different species and even technology. Our fears, whether inherited or acquired, are part of the intricate tapestry of our existence. Yet, within this complexity lies our resilience, the unique human capability to understand these connections and use them for personal growth. To make this more relatable, consider a story from modern life. Picture John, a successful architect with a crippling fear of public speaking. Despite his accomplishments, he avoids presentations at all costs, a fear he can't quite explain. One day, after learning about inherited fears, John discovers that his great-grandfather, a prominent community leader, faced severe public humiliation during a speech, a traumatic event that left a lasting mark on his psyche. Realizing this connection, John begins to see his fear not as a personal failing but as a historical echo. This newfound understanding empowers him to seek help, gradually working through his anxiety with therapy and practice. John's journey illustrates how understanding the roots of our fears can be the first step towards overcoming them. So, what can we learn from this? How do we apply this knowledge to our lives? First, recognize that our fears, while sometimes inherited, do not define us. We have the power to break the cycle. Reflect on your own fears and consider whether they might have deeper roots. Ask yourself, what am I truly afraid of, and where might this fear come from? This introspection can be the beginning of a transformative journey. Engage with your fears, understand them, and don't be afraid to seek help when needed. Remember, our resilience lies in our ability to understand and grow from our experiences, whether they stem from our own lives or the lives of our ancestors. By acknowledging the past, we can better navigate the present and build a stronger, more fearless future. Ultimately, the lesson here is that knowledge and understanding are powerful tools. By using them, we can transform our inherited fears into opportunities for personal growth and empowerment. Embrace this journey with an open heart and mind, and you will find that even the deepest-rooted fears can be overcome. Thank you for joining us in today's video. Before we move on to the next segment, I'd like to take a moment to express my gratitude to you. It's a pleasure to have you as a member of our community. Please feel free to share your story or personal impressions. Alternatively, if you're unsure of what to say, simply leave a comment saying, "I am a newbie," if you've just joined us, or "I am stoic," if you've been with us for a while. Your engagement not only signifies your presence, but also serves as a significant motivation for us. 12. Placebo effect. Imagine I give you a magic pill and tell you it will cure all your pains. You take it, and amazingly, you feel better. But here's the twist. The pill was just peppermint candy. Welcome to the placebo effect, a fascinating psychological phenomenon that has left doctors and scientists astonished for years. It's as if our brain is a magician capable of deceiving itself. But it's not about simple self-deception. It's something far more complex and intriguing. The renowned neuroscientist Fabrizio Benedetti, often referred to as the king of placebo, has spent his career studying this enigma. His research reveals that when we believe something will help us, our brain releases chemicals that can alleviate pain or improve our mood. It's like having an internal pharmacy activated by positive thinking. What's even more astounding is that the placebo effect can work even when we know it's a placebo. Imagine your brain saying, "I know you're tricking me, but I'll go along with it anyway." A Harvard University study demonstrated that patients with irritable bowel syndrome showed significant improvement even when they knew they were taking placebos. Our brain is indeed a rebel. However, it's not all sunshine in the world of placebos. There's a darker counterpart known as the nocebo effect. It's like the psychological version of the dark side of the force. If you believe something will harm you, you might experience negative effects even if it's completely harmless. It's as if our negative thoughts have the power to sabotage our well-being. This duality of our mind shows us that it can be our best ally or our worst enemy. Consider this. When you face a challenge, remember that your brain has the power to influence your reality. Why not give it a positive nudge? The next time you have a headache, instead of immediately reaching for medication, try drinking a glass of water while convincing yourself it's a miracle cure. Who knows, you might discover hidden healing powers within yourself. Or at the very least, you'll end up better hydrated, which is always beneficial. So what can we learn from the placebo and nocebo effects? They highlight the incredible power of our thoughts and beliefs. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher, once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This timeless wisdom reminds us that our mindset profoundly impacts our experiences. Think about the implications of this in your daily life. How often do we allow negative thoughts to control our actions and feelings? What if instead we harnessed the power of positive thinking to improve our well-being? This doesn't mean ignoring reality or being overly optimistic. It's about recognizing the potential of our minds to shape our experiences and choosing to focus on constructive and empowering thoughts. Consider the way athletes use visualization techniques to enhance their performance. They mentally rehearse winning, and this positive imagery can translate into real-world success. Similarly, in our lives, we can visualize positive outcomes to help manifest them. The placebo effect teaches us that our beliefs can trigger physical changes in our bodies. If a mere sugar pill can alleviate pain, imagine what genuinely believing in your abilities can do for your confidence and achievements. However, it's crucial to remain aware of the nocebo effect. Just as positive beliefs can heal, negative beliefs can harm. If you constantly tell yourself that you're going to fail or that something bad will happen, you're setting yourself up for those outcomes. Epictetus, another great Stoic philosopher, advised, "Men are disturbed not by things but by the views they take of them." This insight is essential in understanding how our perceptions shape our reality. When we understand the power of the placebo and nocebo effects, we gain a deeper appreciation for the mind-body connection. It's a reminder of how closely intertwined our mental and physical states are. This knowledge can be empowering, giving us tools to improve our lives through mindful and positive thinking. Let's take a moment to reflect on how you can apply this wisdom in your life. Are there areas where negative beliefs are holding you back? What positive beliefs can you adopt to foster better outcomes? By consciously choosing to focus on positive thoughts and beliefs, you can influence your reality in a profound way. The placebo effect is a testament to the power of belief and the remarkable capabilities of our minds. It shows us that our thoughts can have real, tangible effects on our bodies and lives. By embracing positive thinking and being mindful of the nocebo effect, we can use this knowledge to enhance our well-being and navigate life's challenges more effectively. So next time you're faced with a tough situation, remember the power of your mind. Give yourself the gift of positive belief and watch as your reality begins to shift. And of course, don't forget to stay hydrated. Whether you believe in the miracle of water or not, it's always a good idea. 13. Growth mindset. Let's delve into the most crucial psychological fact that has the potential to revolutionize our lives: the growth mindset. Picture two gardens, one where plants flourish robustly, adapting to every season, and another where the plants remain unchanged no matter the care they receive. Which garden would you choose to be? The empowering truth is that this choice is yours to make. Psychologist Carol Dweck of Stanford University has extensively studied this phenomenon and identified two predominant mindsets: fixed and growth. Those with a fixed mindset believe their abilities are static and unchangeable, often thinking, "I'm just not good at this." In stark contrast, individuals with a growth mindset perceive every challenge as an opportunity to learn and improve, with their mantra being, "I'm not good at this yet, but I can get better." This distinction is pivotal, as countless successful individuals have embodied the growth mindset. Michael Jordan, widely regarded as one of the greatest basketball players in history, faced the crushing disappointment of being cut from his high school team. Rather than surrendering, he harnessed that rejection as fuel for his determination to excel. Similarly, J.K. Rowling, the renowned author of the Harry Potter series, faced numerous rejections from publishers. Each setback became a stepping stone to refine her manuscript, eventually leading to her monumental success. The beauty of the growth mindset lies in its accessibility. It's not reserved for sports stars or best-selling authors. Here are practical steps to cultivate this transformative mindset. Firstly, embrace challenges. Instead of shying away, view them as vital opportunities for growth. As Seneca wisely said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." By confronting challenges head-on, you develop resilience and adaptability. Secondly, learn from your mistakes. Instead of becoming disheartened by failure, ask yourself, "What can I learn from this?" Thomas Edison famously remarked, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This perspective turns setbacks into valuable lessons that propel you forward. Thirdly, make a consistent effort. Effort is the path to mastery. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither are your skills. Persevere with the understanding that sustained effort leads to improvement and success. Fourthly, accept criticism gracefully. Use it as constructive feedback rather than a personal affront. Marcus Aurelius advised, "If someone is able to show me that what I think or do is not right, I will happily change, for I seek the truth." This open-minded approach to feedback fosters continuous self-improvement. Lastly, be inspired by the success of others. Instead of feeling envious, reflect on what you can learn from their achievements. Ralph Waldo Emerson encapsulated this well. "Envy is ignorance, imitation is suicide." Embrace the mindset that others' success is a source of inspiration and guidance for your own journey. In today's fast-paced world, adopting a growth mindset is more relevant than ever. It equips you to navigate the complexities of modern life with resilience and optimism. By shifting your perspective to see challenges as opportunities, learning from every experience, putting in the effort, welcoming constructive criticism, and drawing inspiration from others, you pave the way for a fulfilling and successful life. In conclusion, the growth mindset is a powerful tool that can transform your approach to life. As Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By embracing this mindset, you empower yourself to overcome obstacles, achieve your goals, and continually grow. Remember, the choice is yours. Remain static or flourish like the well-tended garden. The path to growth and fulfillment is within your reach. Seize it with both hands and never look back. As we draw our journey through these 13 hidden psychological facts about people to a close, there's one final point that stands out remarkably: the brain's extraordinary capacity for change and adaptation, known as neuroplasticity. Unlike the fixed and immutable plastic that comes to mind, neuroplasticity refers to the brain's dynamic ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout an individual's life. Each time you learn something new or overcome a challenge, your brain is actively rewiring itself, demonstrating that you are never confined to the same set of skills or limitations. This extraordinary feature of our brain highlights the immense value of maintaining a growth mindset, as it empowers us to constantly evolve and enhance our abilities. When faced with obstacles, remember that you possess the power to alter your perspective and reactions. True control resides not in the external circumstances you encounter, but in how you choose to respond to them. Embracing a stoic approach to life can equip you to navigate even the most challenging situations with grace and resilience. Before we conclude, if you've stayed with us to this point, please leave a comment saying, "The mind is powerful." This will help me identify the dedicated viewers who watched until the end. If these insights into the human mind have resonated with you, please take a moment to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Stoic in your life. Your support is crucial in enabling us to continue sharing valuable wisdom and insights. Moreover, don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on our future videos. We have a plethora of exciting and transformative content planned, and we don't want you to miss a single episode. Thank you for accompanying us on this journey of self-discovery and psychological insights. Stay curious, keep growing, and always remember that you hold the power to shape your destiny. Until next time, keep living with wisdom and embracing the principles of Stoicism. We look forward to seeing you in the next video.